Hello everyone, thanks for joining me. The purpose of this screencast is to discuss the design of this infographic titled Fatherlessness in America and why I decided on each design choice. I would also like to apologize in advance for the picture quality. The resolution of this infographic was decreased when it was downloaded from PictoChart, so the text is harder to read than it was on the website. First of all, right here at the top is obviously the title, with the subtitle, The Epidemic Facing the Modern Family. The absence of a father figure is a pretty widespread problem in this country, so I felt the word epidemic was fitting. It is also intended to sort of play on the public fear of widespread disease, as that is the image that is typically evoked when one hears the word epidemic. The intent is for people viewing this infographic to get a sense that fatherlessness truly is a major problem in our country and every bit as dangerous and detrimental as a public health crisis. The first block of information describes the problem, uh, and the extent of the problem. A real number, 25 million, is used to define the scope of the problem, giving the reader a sense of how widespread it is. I then put that into a fraction, 1 out of every 3, so the reader starts to apply that fraction to the number of children they know, so the statistic becomes more real to them. So they realize if they know 15 kids and 5 of them probably don't have a dad. For the graphic, I put an image of 3 children, 2 of them in color, and 1 of them an empty outline. The outlined child implies that he is missing something that is keeping him from being complete. I chose this dark blue background as I felt it conveyed a sense of sadness or despair that I feel would go along with growing up without a dad. The dull yellow used for the text and the outlined child is the complement of that dark blue to increase the visibility and readability. The next block inverts those colors so that the eye doesn't get overwhelmed, creating a sense of balance between the colors. The graphic for this chart for this block is also on the left instead of the right for similar reasons of balance. The pie chart shows the distribution of male role models claimed by the sample group, and it helps show that a disturbingly low percentage of people view their own father as their role model. The third block inverts the colors again and moves the chart again to maintain balance. I used red text to highlight the scary parts of the list of consequences of fatherlessness so the reader knows exactly what to pick out from the list. Even if the red causes the reader to ignore the yellow text of the list entirely, they still know exactly what the consequences are. I chose a vertical bar graph to display the data for these statistics with side-by-side bars representing those with active fathers and those with absent or uninvolved fathers. The category names would not fit on the x-axis, so instead the numbers on the x-axis correspond to the numbered consequences on the left here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The final block contains a list of effects that active and present fathers have on their children. Because this block is highlighting the benefits of a present father, I went with a lighter shade of blue that is meant to instill a sense of calm and hope, as a good father should do for their children. The bottom is a call to make a donation to the National Center for Fathering, an organization that provides programs and materials to help dads stay involved in their children's lives, as the only way to stem the trend of fatherlessness is to ensure that fathers take an interest in their children. Thank you for your time. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to contact me.